Hey Gemini, welcome to Black Star Tarot. This is your spiritual or general messages for the month of June. Remember to like and subscribe. So let's get your messages for the month of June. Spirit messages for Gemini for the month of June. Messages for Gemini for the month of June. All right, got chop wood, so it's time to get moving on something here, but I feel whatever this is, I feel like you have to do it right. That's all I keep hearing is like, you guys have to do it right. So 42, what's that, a 6? Yeah. All right, so it's gonna be it's gonna have to be done right. All right, that's all I'm feeling right now. So let's get to the message in the book. 4 and 2 is 6. You know, 6 is all about balance, harmony, things going smoothly, okay, for you guys. So whatever it is that's coming in this month, I feel that it's going to bring some peace and balance to your life, but I feel that you're going to have to do it right. Okay, card number 42, chop wood, is being grounded in every experience. Humility, okay, humility. So no ego in this, okay, no ego, no ego. All right, so it says, there are times when the big dream is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple chores in life. Consider why pruning a tree is the forerunner of delighting in the beautiful blooms when it's in full bloom. The mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering the soil, and leaving it to be lets nature take course. It's an important step in manifestation. Taking your attention away from your big goals bring you into a state of receptivity. This is the deeper purpose for releasing attachment. When you engage in everyday tasks in a meditative, contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your moments, which brings you closer to what you seek. So you're being asked at this time to stay grounded, to stay balanced, okay, to stay focused, and to stay humble in everything that you're doing right now, because this is a time where, you know, it's almost like, you know, when I look at this card, you know, when it says chop wood, you know, to me, it feels like, you know, it's like get to work, you know, get out there, chop that wood, get moving. The message in the book, you know, however, is indicating a time, you know, to lay dormant for a while. So I feel like you need to kind of set some type of balance there. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel that, you know, it's almost like slow movement, steady and slow. Balance everything out, because, you know, to get anything when it comes with the universe, it takes, you know, pretty much 3 things. It takes your thoughts, your emotions, and action. Okay, so all 3 of those things combined kind of gets us going. So, you know, that's probably where I personally feel like this just, you know, the process goes, where you start chopping that wood. So it's kind of like taking the time, you know, to meditate, taking the time, you know, to reflect, right? You know, to really visualize. When you know, go dormant, it's kind of like that hermit energy. So you're kind of laying back, you're visualizing, you know, what it is that you want, right? You're thinking about it, you're feeling it, and then you're slowly taking action towards that manifestation, getting what it is that you want. So right now, there's something that a lot of you could be considering, something that you're working on, maybe even things that you've already been working on, maybe no progress is being made. So maybe now it's just time, you know, to sit back, think about it, and let the universe go from here. Okay, you've already put your plan in action. You've already made, you know, like say if you're looking for a job, okay, you've already decided on a job that you want. Okay, you've already did the work. You've put your resumes and stuff out there. And now you're visualizing, you know, this coming into reality. Okay, so a lot of you could be, you know, really in that energy of manifestation. You've already made that solid start, and now you're kind of waiting to reap those rewards. Okay, so let's see what else the universe has for you. We have the card of unity. And this card says, traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. So it looks like to change wherever you are, or to bring forth the progress that you're trying to bring forth in whatever you're doing. This sounds like work to me. More like a project though, or like some of you may have your own business. I'm getting that King of Pentacles energy here where, you know, the King of Wands, where, you know, this is you working on something that is for you, designed by you, right? Just your project. So this may require for you to seek the advice of others, or to spiritually, even if it's just your angels and your guides, right? You know, really, you know, like remove unrealistic expectations, remove like the ego from any decisions that you make. All right, it says spiritual organization. Some of you could, I don't know, you could be, you know, linking up with other like-minded people. Okay, fives they're all about change. So I feel like there's some type of transition here. So maybe a lot of you could be stuck at a particular place in this process, and you're trying to figure out what your next move is going to be. So Spirit is saying, ask others. So when I think of this type of energy, it reminds me of, like, say if you're starting a business, you want to get advice from someone who has started a business, or that has been on the path that you are currently on, or where you're trying to be, or what you're seeking. Okay, maybe you've done all you can do in a particular situation, and now you're just like, oh, I don't, you know, what's my next move? You know, you're trying to strategize, you're trying to, maybe like right now you're at a standstill. For good reason. I think Spirit is honestly telling you, like, if you're working on something right now, like, just pause for a minute. You've done what you needed to do. Now let the universe come to you, right? And I feel that that's probably what's going to happen. What you need is probably going to start to appear. You know how sometimes you just give up, and next thing you know, you walk up to somebody and you have just some random conversation, and they have exactly what you need, or the information that, you know, you could be seeking. Okay, but let's get some more information, because this is like such a this card just went all the way across the room. Lord have mercy. All right, so we got the Ten of Cups. I like it. I like it because things are coming together. That's what this card tells me, because this is you feeling complete, feeling satisfied. This card represents harmony, a happy family, fortune, okay, security, blessings, marriage for some of you. So you could be working on all kinds of things right now, and you could be at a standstill, okay? But what's kind of like coming to me right now, particularly with this Ten of Cups and this Unity card, some of you could be, you know, working on anything as simple as a marriage. Like, I don't know, I feel some of you could be getting married. You could be working on the plans, the arrangements, things like that, because there is a dynamic here that whatever you're doing involves some type of commitment, you know, two or more people coming together to create something beautiful. If this is a business, again, I feel like, you know, you're working hard and it's going to work out for you. These are blessings coming in. Like, things are going to flow. You just need to just make sure that whatever energy you're putting into it, that is correct, is fair, is balanced, right? Don't rush. Don't just throw things together to get things coming along. If you need to budget, and if you like Cliff, you needed to buy equipment, make sure that, you know, just don't buy any type of garbage. Make sure you buy something it may cost you a little bit more now. It may prevent you from getting other things that you need. You may have to wait to make other purchases. But I feel like make sure that, you know, you do this right. You bring this in together the right way. Don't do trash, you know, is what I'm saying, if you want a good outcome. So there it is, the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is all about his money. Okay, let's talk about the King of Pentacles. Like, you know, he's practical, he's grounded, he's stable, he's secure, and he's disciplined, okay? He's good with money. He can be a little cheap, so let's talk about that, right? But, and that's what I'm saying here. Like, you know, like, if you need to purchase things, you may like, you know, I'm just going to buy this $20 version. No, you probably need to invest in the $100 version, okay? So, you know, this is what's going to work out, okay? This is going to help you with your planning. This is going to help you with, you know, quality work, okay? The King of Pentacles don't buy, you know, cheap stuff, okay? You know, he knows that if he's patient, which is another card of patience, that if he's patient and he just waits, things are going to work out. Like he stays grounded, but yet he stays patient and he's practical. All right. So you're being asked that if you want your wealth to grow, you're going to have to link up with like-minded people. Okay, that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to slow down, be patient, work diligently, right? Not sloppy, not fast, like no throwing shit together this month, Gemini. If you're trying, and you know, this could be something you're working on at home. Maybe you're like, you know, trying to, you know, redo a space in your house, you know, and you're trying to go cheap with it. Like, I feel like it's not going to work out and you may end up having to spend more money. Okay, so just make sure that, you know, you find people to help you work on your project that knows what they're doing. So if you're building, you're redoing your kitchen, you know, if you link up with somebody to help you with this, make sure it's somebody who knows what they're doing, right? Not, you know, somebody who is, so this person's cheaper, like that never works out, okay? So you want to stay and link up with, you know, like-minded people so that you can have a good outcome. And you got a lot of good energy here, all right? You just got the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is all about being success, right? Making progress in such a way that it's going to bring reward to you. I like this. It's a very simple reading, but hey, I mean, it is what it is. All right, so we have the Nine of Swords. No rushing, no worrying. Okay, no, you know, negative thinking. All right, a lot of you are losing a lot of sleep about whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish here. Like, a lot of you are lacking the faith and belief that, you know, what you're trying to put together or even be successful, that is like not a way to manifest anything. You have to like kind of, you know, let this go. Like, it's no need to worry here because you have, you know, your money's being well spent. You're connecting with the right people. You got progress that's going to lead to success in whatever it is that you're doing. You may be dormant right now. You could just be like, oh, I don't know what to do next. What's my next move? Okay. And I don't think there really is one for a lot of you other than just sitting back and waiting. You see what I'm saying? I was just saying that and the card came out. You know, just kind of sitting back and waiting for whatever you started to grow. Okay, and I'm glad that card came out because for a minute here, I'm like, damn, am I even on the right track? But now I kind of see what this is. You know, a lot of times the readings are like, oh, you know, there's just a lot of stuff going on. They're real expansive. This is a very calm energy. Like, I feel really calm reading this because it's almost like there's nothing, you know, nothing crazy going on here. This is just Gemini really in the phases of working on something here. And this could be big or small. But I feel that, you know, now it's just time for you to sit back for a minute, you know, and kind of do like you've already laid the foundations, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You've done pretty much all that you can do. Now, for a lot of you, you just need to, you know, reach out to, what do you call it? Networking, right? You just need to network now. Start, you know, networking with people, bringing them into whatever you need to do. So if this is a business, you need to start networking with like-minded people. If you're working on a project, you need to reach out to people who know what the hell you need done. Okay, and then just wait. Okay, if you're stuck right now, just wait, because I feel with the Seven of Pentacles here, I feel like you've invested, you know, the time, the energy, the money. You spent it. You've done it right. You did everything the right way. So now you're just waiting for the harvest. You're waiting for the growth. Okay, you're waiting for your hard work to pay off. So a lot of you are just taking stock right now. Just just wait for it. It's kind of what it is. I feel like if you're waiting for a message, if this is something that you've been waiting to hear from somebody, it's here. Okay, the star is here. Okay, this is reminding you to have faith that the universe has your back. Okay, that your money is coming in, because the star card represents money. It's a promise that things are going to work out for you. It's good luck. Okay, a lot of influence will be, you know, in your energy due to the work that you've put in. Just wait for it. That's all I want to say to you guys, is literally just wait for it, because it's coming in. There's, you know, a lot of you are going to inspire people, because this card is, You know, and some of you, I don't know what you're working on here, but it's almost like fame. You know, you whatever this is, I almost feel like you've manifested something here that's going to really work out beautifully for you. It's really going to make you happy. It's probably going to make other people happy. I just felt like the whole like star like energy, meaning like a musicians, or I don't know, you just, some of you have done something great here, Gemini, and others of you, you know, you're just doing, you're just stepping up your game, whether this is business or in your homes. You know, there's something that you're making beautiful. Okay, so home improvement for sure, right? Maybe creating something for sure. This is a huge energy here of some type of creativity, but I feel that the universe is just like, just wait for it, you got this, just wait for it. Message you'll hear, you'll be, you know, right now you're thinking, God, is this going to work? I'm ready to start. I'm ready to get going. I'm waiting to hear this message. If you're waiting for a message, it's coming in. You just got to wait for it. You know, go ahead and go treat yourself to something and just wait for the universe to acknowledge the hard work that you've put in. Okay, so let's get some messages. These are just some oracle cards. Let's get some final messages, a little support. This is the Philosopher's Treasure deck. So I'm just going to grab you a message out of here and go from there. Let me get my glasses. All right, so message. Nothing goes away until it has taught us what we need to know. So nothing goes away until it's taught us what we need to know. Very nice. What else for Gemini this month? And we have someone speaking negatively of you. So, you know, and you always all have naysayers, okay? You know, particularly and sometimes this can be you, right? You know, telling yourself this is not going to work out. This is not for me. You know, no, speak positive things, right? Speak positive into what you're working on here, okay? Because you need to know that, you know, when you work hard, when you do things right, that there is reward in that. It may not show up immediately, Gemini, but there is reward in that. So you guys just hold on tight, okay? Just hold on, you know, wait patiently. Your harvest is on its way in. Okay, Gemini, so thank you guys for listening. I will see you in the next video.